This is Max Romeo representing Reggae.Si on the website. Tune in because you don't know Reggae.Si give you all you need in music and information. Max Romeo says so.
Hello, I'm David.
I'm Max.
I come from a radio station.
Okay.
Radio student. So it was wicked show. Really nice. Thanks. It was the second time in Slovenia.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. The first time was in 2009.
Yeah.
And until now, how do you see the reaction, the people to your music?
It's getting better and better each time.
Yeah.
It's getting better every time. This is a very good audience. I feel I would do another half an hour, but just that my time expired. The vibes I'm getting from the audience, I could be there for another half hour.
Nice, yeah. So if I go a little bit back to the history, you started your career in the 60s. How did you get involved in Jamaican popular music?
Well, actually,
did you know that it will be your career in that time?
No, I didn't know how long it would last. I didn't know I would be here today, 2022. I started in the business, I think it was 1965, I think. I started. But I didn't know reggae would last for so long. I think it would just washed up like Calypso, just a particular audience. But Bob came and did a wonderful job to splash it all over, Peter, Jacob, all these guys. Myself was there, but I was low-key. I didn't want to get commercialized, you see. Commercial artists don't last long in the business. They end up like Prince or Michael Jackson or Amy Winehouse, Whitney Houston, you see. You don't last too long when you're too commercial. If you stay low-key, you last forever, like me.
But you're not actually low-key. You're quite... first you started in the groups.
Yeah.
But after, in the late 60s, you decided for the solo career.
That's right.
Why that?
One of the guys migrated. It was Kenneth Knight and Light Shakespeare, who was the brother of Robbie Shakespeare. We started, three of us together. Light died and Kenneth migrated. So I was left alone, and I ended up working on the Bunny Lee label, and that's how it get large, Yeah.
Okay, so could you tell me a little bit about your collaboration with Lee Scratch Perry?
Oh.
How did you meet? How did it happen?
Well, we were friends long before the collaboration, and we were actually in the same thing because at some point I was doing distribution for my label, for the company I was with, Caltone, and Scratch was doing the same thing for Byron Lee Dynamic Sounds. We both was riding a Honda 50, and distributing things all over the place. So we come a long way, and it was years before we actually collaborate. We finally come together and put an album that is still in the top 10 best album today, Warner Babylon. And a couple of more singles still. But it was good. Scratch is a genius by right, He's a real producer. You go in with a song, you sit down with the song and you arrange the punch. First, you teach me, first thing you have is a punchline. Once you have the punchline that's very catchy, then you can build on the punchline. That's how you make a song. And that's how I do my songs until today. I find out all my songs carry choruses. I always build the chorus before I write the verses. Okay. He was a great guy, man. I tell you, I miss him so much.
Yeah. So unfortunate. Yeah. You also worked with Godfather of UK sound system culture, Jashaka.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about that? How did you meet him?
Well,
you're from Jamaica.
Yeah, he came to Jamaica to do some recordings, and he wasn't sure what he wanted to do. So he came to my home, and we sit down and reason and thing, and we come up with two nice albums. Tafari, Captain of My Ship, and Our Rights. We did that. It didn't take too long because he came with rhythms. So he come with his rhythms, I come with my book of lyrics. And I think I did that album in 4 hours.
Nice.
not even hearing the rhythm. I just go in front of the mic with my book, say, okay, I'll work with this rhythm. Tafari, captain of my ship, next one, next one, and in 4 hours the album was complete, ready to mix. Yeah. Yes.
Your journey doesn't end with just music. You're also involved in film industry. You were in a musical, I think.
Well, actually not acting. I was writing songs for a Broadway play called Reggae. That's how I entered New York. Well, obviously it ran for 7 weeks, not off Broadway. This is on Broadway now. It ran for 7 weeks, and they said the message is too strong because it have rape scenes in it and certain scenes, and they threw it off in 7 weeks. You know, well, it's reggae, so hey.
Okay, so you recorded, I think, 27 albums or so, something like that.
It's more than that by now.
It's more than that, yeah. And countless of singles. How do you still get the energy for all that?
I ask myself that question too. I think it's a gift from Jehovah the Almighty, you know, because it just happened, you know. It just happened. I can't say nothing more than it just happened.
Okay. Also, now your children are actively involved in your music. Do you have any plans to make music together?
We have
recordings to make an album.
We have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just released my last album, World of Ghouls. We have me and Žare Romeo and Aziz Romeo, and I have another son that do rap music. His name is Lil Rolly. So all 3 of them combined on that album, World of Ghouls. And they all have album by them own. Yeah, they have album on their own. And because Zana did a 1 hour show last night, you know, and it was very nice. Yeah.